California-based company Figure AI Inc. has introduced the second generation of its robot Figure to the public. Now it's silver-black instead of chrome. All the cables have been removed from the eyes and placed inside the body. The shape now resembles a modern sports car. A new feature is 5 individual bendable fingers and a wrist joint. The robot can now grab anything a human can, up to 55 pounds in weight. The machine navigates using 6 cameras. Artificial intelligence, built-in microphone and speakers allow it to understand voice commands from users and respond with speech. The new model has 3 times more computing power than the first generation, making it much faster. Figure O2 has 50% more battery life and can work fully autonomously. The ultimate goal is to sell robots to industrial customers so they can operate in environments that are dangerous or difficult for humans. Humanoid robots will not only be useful in industry. The company Astrobot has introduced a version called Astrobot S1, designed to make life much easier for people. The machine can cook waffles on its own, brew and serve tea, feed the cat, and clean the house. Depending on the programs installed, it can teach different workout exercises. With the help of virtual reality glasses, the robot can be controlled remotely, for example, to play with the cat when you're not at home. The machine moves on wheels, which makes it very stable. It has 1 bendable leg and arms with 2 fingers equipped with sensors. These fingers work like grips. The robot can lift both heavy solid objects up to 22 pounds and fragile items like a milk carton. This new robot will greatly help with household chores and also help people feel less lonely. Wheels on robots, wheelchairs, and various carts often struggle with rough terrain, obstacles, and uneven surfaces. To improve their capabilities, special wheels were created. These wheels can change the stiffness of their spokes. The idea comes from nature, specifically from a water droplet, which has surface tension and returns to its spherical shape after deformation. The wheel is made of wire spokes that form blocks. The length of the spokes between the rim and hub adjusts depending on the road. This allows the wheels to roll over stones, climb steps, and move through tall grass. The changing shape of the wheels is much more efficient than tracks, as it doesn't increase the contact area with the ground, use extra energy, or reduce speed. This technology will be used for wheelchairs to give more mobility to people who rely on them. These wheels will also help robots move freely through debris during search and rescue operations. In honor of Japan's high-speed Shinkansen trains, a food delivery system with the same name was created to transport food from the kitchen to restaurant customers. It features wireless charging, infrared sensors, and Bluetooth connectivity. The system includes a monorail and a cart. The cart can be designed to look like a train, a race car, or characters from cartoons and movies. The conveyor line runs along the tables where customers sit. The chef simply places the dishes on the tray and selects the table number. After that, everything happens automatically. This invention helps deliver orders to customers without mistakes or accidents. It also helps to reduce the expense of hiring new staff. What design would you prefer for your orders cart? Still on the topic of future restaurants, here's a story about a new interactive 3D menu. It's a portable device placed on the customer's table with a built-in 3D projector. The restaurant menu is displayed on the table, and you can scroll through it like on a smartphone screen. When you tap on a specific dish, its image appears in 3D. This is achieved by taking multiple photos of the real dish from different angles. It allows you to see how the food will look when served. The main feature is that the image shows the actual portion size, making it easier for customers to decide how much to order to feel satisfied. Inspired by Formula One, the world's first electric racing boat, Racebird E1, was created. It has a single-seat cockpit with a foldable aerodynamic windshield. The sleek design is built on C-shaped hydrofoils. When the boat starts, it immediately rises onto the foils, reducing drag. It literally flies above the water. The air gap effectively cools the battery during motion. The first test run took place in San Narazzo, northern Italy. The top speed is 58 miles per hour. The boat is powered by a 35 kilowatt-hour battery, delivering a peak racing power of 200 horsepower. Racebird will participate in the E1 races, which everyone can watch. Using this innovation will help reduce carbon emissions that harm marine life and vegetation. Now, let's talk about a source of clean energy, the world's most powerful tidal turbine, located in the sea north of mainland Scotland. It weighs 680 tons and was recently put into operation. The 242-foot-long station has two huge propellers that spin with the movement of water during the tide. It's connected to the land power grid via an underwater cable. The turbine is designed to operate for the next 15 years and can supply electricity to around 2,000 UK homes. It provides a stable amount of electricity during specific tidal periods. Another key feature of this model is its interaction with an electrolyzer that generates hydrogen. The station will be able to produce clean fuel. There are plans to install many of these turbines along the UK coast, where strong tidal conditions are ideal. If you're not a fan of surprises that come with tent camping, there's an alternative. The new Capax camping trailer combines smart engineering and practicality. Despite its compact size, it features a spacious kitchen for 6 people, which transforms into a king-size bed. The workspace with a desk turns into a bunk bed. In total, the trailer has 5 sleeping places. Access to the fridge, storage, and kitchen supplies is two-sided, both from inside and outside. Outside, there's a fold-out bar. It also has built-in tanks for technical and clean water, a gas stove for a gas cylinder, and a toilet. Everything is controlled by a touchscreen panel. For entertainment, there's a built-in TV, satellite connection, GSM, and Wi-Fi. Power is provided by 4 solar panels. Here's another example of a fully electronic motorhome that allows you to live anywhere, not just for the weekend. Its concept is inspired by Tesla. In driving mode, the trailer's height is 6 feet, and when parked, the roof raises to 10 feet. Thanks to its trapezoidal shape, there's plenty of space inside, and its aerodynamics are 3 times better than traditional trailers. The panoramic windows create an atrium-like feel, allowing you to connect with nature. Inside, there are no propane tanks or generators. Everything is powered by solar panels on the roof. Another feature is its own electric motors and battery, which help the tow vehicle pull it. The 7,500-pound camper can be towed by a regular pickup truck. It can accommodate 4 to 6 people. The price starts at $125,000. In this camper, you won't have to worry about a bear breaking in and making your trip unforgettable. You'll simply be living right next to nature. A new all-terrain vehicle called the Pneumatic Kangaroo has been invented for hunters and fishermen. It consists of a module containing a pneumatic wheel and a gasoline engine on the axle. With these modules, you can build a 2-wheeled, 3-wheeled, or 4-wheeled vehicle. Thanks to its large low-pressure tire, the vehicle can travel over sand, easily overcome obstacles, and even float at a speed of 3 miles per hour. One module with a motorized wheel weighs 85 pounds. It can be assembled by one person using a compressor in just 5 minutes. When folded, the invention easily fits into the trunk of a car. Here's one of the smallest desktop robots that can replace a pet, fight with other robots, and follow various commands. Structurally, it has a rectangular body with 4 legs that rotate 360 degrees. This makes the model very stable and able to easily get up after flipping over. Visually, the desktop toy looks like a small turtle. The robot can shake hands, push objects with its leg, tap its legs on keys, flip over, and overcome obstacles. It can even be programmed to repeat exercises like push-ups or backbends. It interacts visually with the user by changing its light color. It can operate autonomously or be controlled by a person through a smartphone or joystick. This invention can entertain adults right at their desk or be a full-fledged toy for children. A unique camper called KLV-20, which runs on rails, was presented for the International VW Bus Day in Hanover. The well-known 1954 Volkswagen Transporter model was fitted with a rail chassis. A total of 15 units were converted this way. They were specially designed to service railway tracks without having to purchase new equipment. The minibus is equipped with a 28-horsepower engine and a hydraulic mechanism for lifting and turning 180 degrees. The lift operates via a hand pump, allowing one person to turn the vehicle around and drive in the opposite direction without reversing. To meet safety regulations, the front headlights were moved up to the roof level. These Volkswagen rail buses were used until the 1970s. Today, one such model is owned by a collector in the Hesse region. Here's an unusual vehicle of the future from Norway, designed for agricultural operations. The machine features an innovative design with a portal configuration. This makes it lightweight so the soil doesn't get too compacted during regular use. The portal design is convenient for attaching equipment and is very maneuverable. There is no driver's cabin. The machine is controlled remotely or programmed to work on a specific area. It navigates using GPS and sensors and can operate autonomously both day and night. The model comes in a fully electric version with a 60 kilowatt-hour battery or a hybrid version. The hybrid combines a 65 horsepower diesel engine with a 10 kilowatt-hour battery. Either way, it helps reduce harmful emissions. The machine is compatible with existing types of mounted equipment. Continuing the topic of innovative transportation, let's move on to a cargo bike. The new model is called Dynamic Drives. It looks like a quad bike or a cart with pedals. The frame is made of aluminum and is based on 4 wheels with plastic rims. The driver's seat is located in the front with control levers on the sides. Weighing 270 pounds, the cargo bike can carry up to 992 pounds. The standout feature is the innovative pedal system. It doesn't directly drive the wheels, but transfers the pedaling force to a generator which charges a battery. The battery then powers 2 125-watt electric motors. The electronics monitor the pedal rotation and pressure to adjust the optimal speed. The harder you pedal, the faster the bike goes. This new bike is useful for urban cargo delivery, and it's much more compact and maneuverable than cargo vans with the same storage capacity. Talking about cycling, we can't ignore the topic of safety. Traditional hard shell helmets are bulky, so not everyone likes to deal with them. However, the new Ventete AH1 stands out for its compactness and weighs less than 5 ounces. It's made of flexible material and can be inflated with a pocket compressor in just 30 seconds. By releasing the air, the ribbed structure with hollow channels can quickly fold like an accordion. Then, the helmet becomes thinner than a laptop and easily fits into a pocket or backpack. You can carry the helmet with you everywhere without drawing attention, and wear it when needed to stay safe while cycling. Besides their own safety, cyclists need to think about others. A wide handlebar sticks out on both sides and can bump into people in a crowd. It's also inconvenient to move through narrow hallways or take it into an elevator. This problem is solved with the patented folding stem called Thin Stem. The lock allows you to turn the handlebar 90 degrees with a few simple steps while keeping the wheel straight. This reduces the bike's width by 60%, so you won't bump into anyone while walking it on the sideway, and you can easily store it on a balcony, in a garage, or in a narrow hallway. Additionally, this invention works as an anti-theft system, since it's impossible to ride off on the bike with the handlebar in this position. Researchers from Shanghai Jiaotong University have introduced a new type of amphibious drone. The drone can fly in the usual way and also dive underwater at high speed when needed. The drone can swim at depths of up to 164 feet. It can also fly for 15 minutes at a speed of 22.4 miles per hour. Its triangular wing design creates enough lift to emerge from the water and begin flying without any additional preparation. No other drone in the world presently has achieved such results. It can be used for marine research and search and rescue operations. It looks like a real UFO emerging from the water and hovering in the air. Another innovative drone resembling a flying saucer was created in Germany. Its key feature is that it can stay in the air for up to 24 hours. This makes the innovative device ideal for data collection, reconnaissance, and high-altitude surveillance. This impressive record was achieved thanks to its special design. The H-Aero looks like a balloon with its body filled with helium, which naturally provides lift. These drones can autonomously perform vertical takeoffs and landings, adapting to different needs. Even though the base of the drone is a helium-filled balloon, it is stable enough to operate in winds up to 12.4 miles per hour. This drone can rightfully be called a conqueror of the seas. The device has a futuristic design with propellers placed in different parts of the body at various angles. This gives it great maneuverability and the ability to navigate even the most challenging areas of the seabed, carefully moving around rocks and reefs. It can dive to depths of up to 1.8 miles. The underwater drone is also equipped with the necessary tools for fully autonomous navigation. A person on the pier or a ship can program specific waypoints on a map, drop the Hydrus into the ocean, and let it do its job. This underwater drone is used for photographing, studying, and mapping the ocean floor and reefs. Suzuki Japan has introduced the concept of an unusual robot that looks like a dog and can climb stairs. It can be used as a transportation device with a seat for one person. Thanks to its configurable design, the robot can move objects and carry loads. Its movable legs can compress and adapt to different terrains, including stairs. This makes it useful for people with limited mobility. For now, Suzuki's four-legged transport remains a concept, but it may soon appear on the market. A similar device was introduced by Honda. This special wheelchair offers enhanced user safety and won't tip over even at steep angles, thanks to self-balancing technology. OmniOne users can control the vehicle with just body movements. The chair can also be used for VR games in combination with virtual or augmented reality glasses while moving. If desired, users can fly in the sky or play specially optimized racing games using the chair. The player can ride along the same path as in the game. The device weighs 152 pounds and has a load capacity of 240 pounds. A full battery charge is enough to travel nearly 5 miles. These stylish clocks are sure to appeal to retro and steampunk fans. These electromechanical clocks use the rotation of a motor to move a cam that displays the time. Each number is made up of metal parts that rise and fall depending on the current time and the numbers that need to be shown on the dial. The time changes in a fraction of a second, making a pleasant sound. The time can be easily adjusted with 2 balloons on the case, and it's powered by a USB-C cable. The clocks, with a walnut base and a fully metal case, combine classic and modern design concepts. This invention takes us not to the past, but to the future. A 3D printed device can create drinking water from air. It's a desktop unit about half the size of a microwave that collects water from the surrounding air. It filters the air, condenses moisture from it, filters the water again, and places it into a glass pitcher with a UV light in the lid to prevent microbes from growing. The device produces 2.5 gallons of pure drinking water per day, helping you save money on bottled water. The manufacturer also claims that using the device won't dry out the air in your home, as water vapor is the most common greenhouse gas by volume. Virtual reality games aren't always safe. A person deeply involved in the game can injure themselves or someone nearby. But with the new OmniOne platform, this is a thing of the past. The device works with virtual reality glasses and allows you to move freely while staying in one spot. The player secures themselves with a belt and wears special shoes that allow them to glide on the surface. Thanks to its concave shape, when the player walks or runs, they naturally slide back to the center. You can do more with this device than just run or walk. Special joints allow the user to bend so you can crouch, hide behind cover in the game, and make other movements comfortably. Despite its capabilities, the platform is compact and doesn't require much space to set up at home. This unique boat allows you to not only sail and enjoy the sea view, but also to dive underwater. The watercraft has a movable part that the pilot can lower below the water surface. This way, up to 5 passengers can enjoy an underwater view without actually diving into the water. To help them breathe underwater, the retractable platform is equipped with an air supply system. It has 6 air tanks, face masks inspired by ocean reefs that resemble diving masks, and oil-free compressors for breathable air. With this boat, you can take underwater tours, explore reefs, and observe marine life. The company Cute Circuit has created clothing that allows deaf people to feel music on their bodies. Yes, you heard that right. The shirt is equipped with 30 converters that pick up the sounds around and turn them into tactile signals, unique to each piece of music. For example, violins can be felt on the arms and drums on the back, creating a fully immersive experience for the deaf audience. To ensure comfort, the sound shirt is made with specially designed smart and stretchy fabrics. There are no wires needed. Instead, all conductive pathways inside the clothing are made of woven conductive threads, seamlessly integrated into the fabric. This allows people to feel the music and enjoy different compositions. Finger injuries from working with a circular saw are very common. No one wants to lose or seriously injure their fingers. The company SawStop has developed technology that can prevent such injuries. If a person's hand touches the tip of the saw, a special pneumatic mechanism activates, and in a fraction of a second, the saw not only stops but also retracts into the table. The worst that could happen to the user is a small scratch. The system detects skin contact because a low voltage is applied to the saw blade. Wood, being an insulator, doesn't affect this, but human skin conducts electricity. If the skin touches the working saw, the sensors detect the change and the safety device instantly activates. Lid-Eye Systems and Defense Solutions have introduced a combined system to counter enemy drones and unmanned systems. The device uses a CyberCapture solution based on radio frequencies. In autonomous or manual mode, the system detects, locates, and identifies unauthorized drones in the airspace, then neutralizes the threat by taking full control of the drone and safely landing it in a designated area chosen by the operator. This is done with surgical precision. Additionally, the system allows authorized drones to operate safely and without disruption within the area of electronic warfare. Furthermore, the device can help pinpoint the location of the unauthorized drone's operator.